Hey, what's up everyone? Bit Me Some back with another Hbar video. So in today's video, we got a very good video today. If you guys remember in yesterday's video, I had made we made a few predictions, and we'll go over a few charts in this video also, and we'll try to find out a new price targets and some new areas we could be reaching. So let's just jump right into it. And I would just want to say appreciate everybody that watches every single day. Definitely don't miss out. We make these videos every single day. And guess what, guys? I went and got a new microphone, so hopefully with this video you guys can hear me a lot better and a lot crisper. So I appreciate everybody loving and liking and subscribing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That'll really help me out a lot. I'm trying to hit, my goal is 1,000 subscribers, so be a part of the Bit Me Some army, the Bit Me Some crew, and the Bit crew. Once you hit that subscribe button, you automatically become a part of the Bit crew, so definitely don't miss out on that. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. Alright, so look, I just wanted to go over a little quick video from yesterday's video. If you guys remember, I had made a video talking about this. Alright, this is on the daily. So this is the daily, and the daily is actually saying we were bullish yesterday. So today's most likely I would take longs compared to shorts, because the daily is green. So this is why I'm thinking we're gonna start pushing up. So we're gonna push up probably to this 0994. So if you guys remember, I was saying if anything today would be a bullish day. So that's where I was also saying that. Just a few things just to make
And
sure.
then there was also,
I see what I see.
and then I was also saying this part too, if you guys remember.
Alright, so perfect. 09.
Oh yeah, look at.
Look at, we're pushing.
Right there, it just did it.
Look at, we're pushing up as I speak. Perfect.
So pretty much while I was doing it, and I was giving targets, and if you guys remember, I also did a long and a short, if you guys remember. So we'll look at that trade first. So we'll start it off by the trade. So if you guys remember in yesterday's chart, I had got this, and look at how much it ran up. Oh my goodness, it was one of the best trades I probably was able to predict. And I just want to let you guys know, everybody who's been sticking with me since the beginning, I just want to say these trades, the vision, it's all coming a lot clearer. We can see this, so don't miss out on these trades. Eventually I'll be calling out signals and things like that, so definitely don't miss out on those. And if you haven't been looking into leverage trading, maybe look into it a little bit. It's a way that you can make money going up and going down. So it's just an awesome way of trading. So look, I'll just go over the trade that I did yesterday. If you guys remember, I had entered the entry was this point right here, this little line. So if we were to go above that, we get into the trade, right? And look at, we would have been into this trade, and this trade, it went so far up. I don't even look. Let me see how high this percentage is. This percentage went up to 10%. So if you would have caught it at the bottom when we were watching it, that could have been 100% gain. That was an incredible trade. I'm just excited that, like I said, I knew this would happen if it were to go this way or that way. I also had one going downwards to say if it were to go down, this is where we would be going, but it didn't even touch that down. So, and if you guys remember, I also had this line right here coming down on this trend line right here. That white line is the one that I said is it's forming a pattern, just like this descending triangle where the top is coming down but the bottom is straight. But this one usually goes down. But if you guys remember in the video, I said the daily candle was actually green. So I believe we were on this candle right here. We were on this candle yesterday when we were making the decision. So when I had looked at this candle, I said the day before was green. So that most likely means we would go bullish. So we went up and we actually
did exactly, and we did get a little looks. It looks like we did get a rejection somewhere up at this. The high was 0994. That's one of the highs, and it looks like that's kind of where we were getting rejected at. So that's going to be the next major target we have to touch. But if you guys notice, that was a perfect trade right there. Oh man, I'm just happy that, like I said, everything's working out perfectly. This is why you gotta do the charts every single day, learning every single day. And if you guys remember in the thumbnail, this was the part I was taking in that video where I was saying if we break above this 0894 area, this is where I would trigger my trade into. And this is why it's important for me to be giving out these price predictions, because it's what I'm realizing with the strategy I'm coming up with, that I'm learning from. I watch people who trade every single day, so I listen to it. So while I'm listening to it, I kind of learn, what they're doing and their kind of strategy and their idea, and then I kind of come up and I add it to what I'm doing, kind of a thing. So I kind of just make my own, I learn a lot from what they're doing, and then I just kind of do my own thing, but knowing what they also know too. So it's just like, and just this concept that I learned from these people that I watched the live stream from, this is kind of the idea that I've learned from them also, was that there's key areas. So once we were to break up above this 0994 area, that's how I know we would have some movement. It's because that was an important area and we were able to find that. And the fact we were able to find it in such a small range and right before it pumped, that just shows we're right on track. Everything we're doing is right on track. So I'm just happy we're able to call that one. So yeah, so let's look at another chart also. So I believe too now, if we break, let's see, if we break this 0956 coming down, then we'll probably start seeing this 0943, and then we can't break 0936. But there is this little area right here that has this wick, that this is what will create a new higher high. So if we break above this area and close, this is where we're going to be able to confirm this move, I believe. That's the area we need to break above to continue and close up there. So let's look at this other chart. Okay, this was that trade that I was talking about, that probably the best one I was able to perform on that, so appreciate everybody watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free to hit a subscribe, so help me out. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for doing that. Alright, so this was a 4-hour time frame, and if you guys remember, this also was part of a chart that I was telling you guys that this is where we're catching resistance, and if we were to break this next level is when, especially if we were to close above it, that's when I knew we would be touching this next target. And then we actually broke and closed above this target, so now we got to stay above this line. So actually it's looking like I might need a new chart. I might need to update this chart, because look, there's not too much life over here, so that's actually a good sign. So I'm gonna have to update these charts tonight, because we're gonna need some new areas to find. So if we could stay above this area now, though, this is where we're going to start seeing higher pricing. If we could stay above that, that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's try to just find this next little trade. Let me give a few price targets first. Let me see. Alright, let me start off a new chart. So this is what I've been noticing too, is with myself. I've been really trying to start fresh. Not so much repeating the same lines, because there's I mean, if they're important, I should be able to find them again. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of my idea about it. So I just need to find some levels, and since these ones are pretty much, these are all good still, but it's ones they're not valid pretty much until we come back down. So the thing is, if we never come back down, then these trades are all never going to be anything. You know? So that was one of these. This, I guess this line too is probably done. I would say this trend line, because the thing is it would have to come all the way back down like this, and these prices are right around 7, and I don't know if we're gonna be coming back there because everything is pumping right now. I don't know. And this is why I was saying, if you guys look at this perfect cup right here, right? Look at this cup, perfect cup right here, perfect cup. So if that's a perfect little cup, then it could, oh, you know what, I just kind of noticed it. What it looks like is a cup and handle. So with this cup and hand, oh, wrong one. Let's see, this cup and a handle right there. If you guys notice, at the top right side of this screen, it shows a cup right here and a handle, and it usually comes up. So look at that, it's a reversal pattern. Or actually, that's a continuation pattern. So a continuation pattern just means it's going to keep continuing. And look at it, it's looking like a cup perfectly. So that cup and handle, let me put a little cup and handle. I could use that. Let's see, maybe this guy. Oh, let's see, that guy. No, not that. Okay, I think it'll be this guy. Nope, I don't want it to go that way. This will be a cup. Alright, so if that's a cup, let's see. I don't know why it does that. It like lags right there when I'm trying to make it. Alright, that's a little cup, I guess, and this is looking like the little handle. So, and that's the pattern that's breaking out. So that's actually a good sign. And like, if you guys remember in yesterday's video, that's what I was saying, was like, if you bought at 30-40 cents and you still holding, then these prices right here it's lovely, you know. So this is why I was saying it was so important to make sure you're getting in at these levels. This is not financial advice, by the way. I just was saying it's like it's a perfect buying opportunity. So for myself personally, this dollar cost average little by little. Alright, so oh yeah, let me try to find these next levels. Alright, so that's be there for that. Let me see. Let me duplicate this one more time. I'm going to find some levels and try to set up another trade. I'm going to try to do another trade. Alright, so if we could get these, get another good trade going, that would be nice. Alright, so let's see. So on this 4-hour time frame, I'm gonna do all new lines. So we need to stay above, let's see, this close on this one is 0958. 0958. So 0958. We need to stay above that. Okay, and then if we drop, let's see, I think if we drop below 0939, that's when we're going to fill this gap and possibly either come back up and come back up again like that. And we can definitely still be going up, but this is going to be the price we're going to have to break, is going to be this 0990. So if we could break that 0990, we'll see higher pricing, I believe. But this is where I'm saying is that if we break this 0939 down here, this is where I think we could at least fill this gap area, because if you see how big this candle is, that's a big gap. So it could fill just a little bit before going back up, because the thing is too, it just can't break this area right here. Let's see, this is going to be open 0906. So if it stays above 0906, then it's going to for sure keep going up. So what I'm going to do is, well, it's kind of hard, I guess it's because it's kind of, it's still bullish, so everything is bullish right now. So if I were to, this is a practice trade, by the way, this is not real yet, because like I said, I'm just doing it fast right now. It's like, alright, okay, so that'll be, oh, actually that's for that. So let's get back to this 15 minute. So now what I'm going to do is switch it to the 15 minute, and then I'm going to use those same areas and look at, okay, so this is where we're at right now. We're technically right in the middle of this area. So what needs to happen is that we could take a long only once it comes back to support, though. And as support, I mean as in coming back to here to come back up. But it kind of formed this little double bottom right here, which is a quick double bottom. But you know, if that's the case, that could be leading back up to that. So the thing is, for this one now, this is what I'm saying too, this is going to be support. This bottom line. So if we break this line, then we could keep coming up. But this is the thing I'm thinking now. Let's see. Okay. So this high right here was pretty much these areas. So 0958. If we break 0958, then we'll be coming down. But like I said, everything is looking bullish right now from the daily. I wouldn't take no... actually, I would take it from here to come down. Keep my stop loss low. Fill that, maybe come in around right here. That's if it comes down to that. But if I were to take a long, my guess would be that I think that we would have to break above this high over here at 0958. Oh, not still short. Long. It would have to break above this 0958. Have to close above that. Keep the stop loss short. And, you know, ride it up a little bit. But I don't think, like I said, this is a hard area just for the reason that we're right at support. So like if we were coming from the left side and, you know, we're in this area and like we bounce off support, I would say, okay, let's take that long to go up. But this one, we already got rejected up here at the resistance, so now we're coming down. And look at, this is exactly where I was saying, perfect. This trade right here is to the left, but let me try to drag it. Sorry, I didn't know how high we could put it. Or actually, it's not in it yet. It would have to break above this line right here, this white line. If it goes above that, then that's when we'll get it into that trade. But if it comes down, this is where we get into this trade at, is this one. Alright, so like I said, I just kind of work on, because this is the area that you don't want to go inside of this middle area, because it's not much room before it gets rejected before it could come back down. So it's better off if you take it from, like, if let's say you know it's going to get rejected up here, then you write it down back to support. Right now we're in the middle of resistance and support. So but yeah, that's just my idea right now for that so far. So if you guys like that video, please hit that like and subscribe. If you guys want to see more of it, leave a comment and let me know. I'll make another video for you guys. So Appreciate everybody watching this far into it, and if you guys wouldn't mind, there's a Cash App in the middle in my description. If you guys want to donate to help the channel build, be my guest. You don't have to, just leave a like and subscribe, that'll do. So I appreciate you watching, and thank you to all the Bit crew out there, and we're only getting bigger and stronger, so I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.